Hi, I'm dating coach Hayley Quinn and creator of the program Attraction Point. And in this video, I'm going to be giving you 3/4 strategies for how you can handle it and what is the best step forwards if the woman that you'd like to go on a date with keeps saying, maybe I'll be free next week. Now, this is really frustrating because it's not a clear-cut yes or no, and I bet you'd actually probably prefer that. So at the moment, if she's not able to give you a clear commitment of when she's free, but she's also not totally saying no, this can leave you in a really difficult position. Every time you message her and ask her out, you're just met with the same response, which is that she'll let you know. So how do you get back to a place where she can start to feel more attraction to you, that potentially the date can happen, and how can you handle it when she constantly gives you a maybe or an I'll let you know as a response to your suggestion to go on a date? When you're in this dynamic, if you just accept the I'll let you know, because it kind of is an attraction killing thing, the likelihood of her then deciding that she's going to become attracted to you and making time for you, if you don't communicate any boundaries or standards around that, is small. So we really need to respond to that I'll let you know in a way that is dynamic and in a non-forceful, non-brutish way asserts yourself within this conversation. So there's a few different strategies that you can use here. First is you give her an actually, let's just leave it. And I wouldn't say it in a way like that sounds annoyed. I would say something like, look, you sound busy, let's try and reconnect another time when you're more free. So what you do then is instead of waiting on an answer for her, you call it and you're like, look, basically this ain't gonna happen. And whilst that means you don't get the date, it's ultimately, I think, more empowering to just leave it there and then potentially re-engage with her at a later stage rather than be left waiting and then inevitably in a few days' time sending her a "are you free this Saturday" message, which might actually make you feel less good about yourself and again won't really help her to feel more attracted to you. The second strategy you can use here is you can make her aware that basically this is a limited time offer. So if she feels like every time she interacts with you, you're going to ask her out and she just says, I'll let you know, you're both stuck in this endless cycle. And again, I think for you, it's probably better for things to be more definitive, because if she isn't interested in dating you, whilst it will feel a bit painful to lose that option, it's kind of better, I think, that you cross that option off your list, because it will free up your mental headspace and your energy to go and look for new options who could be more open to dating you. So I would go for action that is more divisive. So you can say this again in a way that is playful and light, and it's appropriate for the fact you don't know her that well. Like, there's no point getting angry at people we don't know. So instead, you could say something like, just so you know, that's the last time I'm asking, wink. And you can tack that on to the next time you make a date suggestion, so she understands that, you know, she can either be open to it this time, and if she's not, that's cool, but that is the last time you're asking. And for you, it's usually better, as I said, to be a little bit more ballsy, but also to be definitive in the response from her. The final strategy is actually to assert yourself a little bit more here and again, negotiate. You could, when she says, oh, maybe I might be free later, you could say, look, well, everyone has time for a 45-minute coffee. Let me know where works for you. So again, you're not accepting the let me know. Now, this is a little bit pushy, and whilst it might have been quite cool 10 years ago, maybe a bit dicey now. However, if you are someone who struggles to advocate for yourself and struggles with being assertive, sometimes it can be good to just try out these different ways of communicating with people to find a happy balance. So my bonus strategy, which actually I think is the best one, is that you have standards around how the women in your life relate to you. And a really important standard that you should 100% have is that she makes time for you. If she does not make time for you for whatever her reasons, which may be nothing to do with you, she shouldn't meet your basic requirements for a woman I'm interested in pursuing, and you should just let it go and refocus your energy and your time elsewhere. Again, if standards are something you haven't really thought about, or you've thought you always just have to accept kind of what you can get. Really need to work on your self-esteem here with dating and also how you interact with women. To do that, I've created a really good workbook for you about how to start to define and implement standards in your dating life as a man. If you head over to hayleyquinn.com/attraction, you can get hold of that workbook. So I'll look forward to seeing you again soon, and I hope this video was helpful for you.